What's good? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. One time for the one time we grinding. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Shout out to my homie Famous Athletics. Y'all go check out my boy Famous Athletics. Shout out to the Cali Enigma. Whole LDBC. K Black in the building. We in here, man. We talking about Shawn Porter and Kitty Porter basically saying that Danny Garcia didn't want the smoke. And they writing a check, man. They gonna have to cash it come September 8th. They talking a lot of cash shit, and they've been talking cash shit for Danny for years. But to be fair, Danny Garcia issued the challenge out to Kenny and Shawn Porter, saying that Shawn Porter would be an easy fight, and you know, something that he welcomed. And now Kenny and Shawn have ran with that narrative. They've ran trying to run Danny Garcia down for years. Last year, Danny told Al Heyman that he took the year off because he'd been in a lot of wars. And Kenny said that, you know, the Granados fight should have been Danny Garcia, which tonight, well, September 8th, could have been Errol Spence, Shawn Porter, or Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. So, you know, they talking a lot, saying they can outbox Danny, which I don't believe that is. You know, saying they too quick for Danny. They talking a lot of stuff. Danny just handling business, you know, working out. And like I said, if Danny didn't feel that he could beat Shawn, he never would have issued that challenge out 2 or 3 years ago. And they saying, you know, why did it take so long to happen? You know, it don't matter. You know, as long as they get in the ring September 8th and we could, you know, finally see, you know, who gonna fight Shawn, who gonna fight Errol Spence or Keith Thurman and get this division progressing. That's all that matter about. Nobody really care about Danny and Shawn as a mega fight or a big fight. The narrative for that fight is, you know, will the winner face Errol Spence, will the winner get Keith Thurman his shot back, and we can get closer to having, you know, Terrence Crawford, Errol, or Terrence Crawford, Keith, or Errol Spence, Keith. Can we get closer to that? But, you know, they talked a lot, man. They talking a lot. And, like I said, the closed mouth don't get fed. Shawn stepped out of his scope of support and did the macho savage man thing. Then he stepped out and, you know, he got into the ring with Danny, and he wanted to get the fight. And this ain't the first time that Danny Garcia has been seen as being shook or scared. I remember Matisse knocked out Peterson, and Danny was in the crowd, and people insinuated that Danny was scared of Matisse. Okay, he wasn't. He fought Matisse. He beat that boogeyman. And you know, Shawn and Kenny, you know, they talking, man. They talking greasy, and I think it might be a dash of overconfidence in there. You know, probably more than a dash of overconfidence. And like I said, they feel very, very confident. Their foot speed, their quickness, their style is going to be too much for Danny Garcia. And we'll see, man. We'll see. Because after the fight, I don't want to hear no excuses from Kenny and Shawn Porter. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to we robbed, we this and that. The way these guys are talking, they should dominate from round 1 to 12. You know? And remember, this is a Shawn Porter, you know, who struggled with subpar competition. You know what I'm saying? Who struggled with Julio Diaz, you know, when he had a draw with him. You know, Shawn Porter, you know, he ain't this great boxer. And then when they said they was going to outbox Danny Garcia, I just thought it was a typo. You know, looking at Famous Athletic video, I thought it was a legit typo. Seriously, I thought it was a typo. I thought that they're going to out-hustle him, you know, and he can come down the pipe, and Shawn doesn't come straight down. Shawn actually uses angles, step over, and send some shots, you know. He steps over and sends some shots. So he gonna be using angles and quickness. But like I said, you know, can he do what Herrera did? Herrera, you know, did a lot of feinting and used angles and come down and it was too quick and too irky-jerky and too awkward for Danny. Yeah, Shawn can do that, but the difference is Herrera don't smother his work. Herrera controlled distance. Herrera had the timing. Shawn Porter don't care about time and the distance. He smothers his work. You know, he does. He overcommits. And when you overcommit, you don't get the leverage you're supposed to get on your shots. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get the ring generalship you should get. And when you overcommit and you just, you know, being wild and not using straight punches and using wide punches, that gives an opportunity for a 1-2. And that's what Kell Brook did to beat him. A 1-2 and an occasional hook and an occasional uppercut. You know, and at the end of the day, I favor Danny to win the fight, but yeah, it's a tough fight. Shawn Porter's a tough fight for anybody. Physically, he's taxing physically. And like I said, you know, the blueprint is the Kell Brook blueprint. You know, 1-2, because you're going to time him. He got to come inside. He too short. You don't have to move a lot. 1, 2, hug him, spin out. 1, 2, or 3, hug him, spin out. You know, you could beat him that way. It's easily. But you got to have the distance, the timing. And Shawn and Danny does have the distance and the timing. He's a good a boxer, and that's what he predicated on, distance and timing. But the point of this video is, all this shit they talking, man, they better cash that check, man. Come September 8th, they writing the check, they better cash it. If they don't cash it, then similar to if Mikey Garcia doesn't take the Earl Spence fight next to you wins tonight, I'm on their head. Similar to Joshua, I'm on their head. They did all this talking, all this big business, all this shit talking. They gotta deal with the ridicule. Because if they don't completely dominate Danny Garcia, I don't hear nothing else but domination. Nothing but at least a 5-point unanimous decision or a stoppage. Something of that nature. That's it. If they don't dominate Danny Garcia like they say they should dominate Danny Garcia, I don't want to hear nothing else from them no more. They came up short too many times. Too many times they talk shit and they came up short, all right? They did all they talking for the Keith Thurman fight. They came up short. Did all they talking for the Shawn Kell Brook fight. Came up short. This is their last strike right here. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All these links are in the description. Check out the new podcast we got, Raw and Uncut, Not for Kids' Ears, triple rated R, Me the Cali Enigma, 9 episodes of Raw and Uncut. Shout out to the homie Cali Enigma going down to LA today. Enjoy, you know what I'm saying, as well. New college sports page for college football, basketball, and the dash of high school in there. That link's in the description as well. Subscribe, share. If you want to donate, my PayPal link is in the description as well. Hopefully we get a chance to go live a little bit later. Much blessings to all the brothers out there that's working, not just in the LBC, doing good boxing work, but shout out to all my boys in the LDBC working. And sisters, we gone.